The Liquidity Finder Indicator is available for various platforms on the TradingFinder website. From this section, you can access this indicator on the TradingView website. To understand the indicator, visit this page. On TradingView, search and select the indicator to apply it. Add it to favorites for quick access. To access this indicator, search and select the indicator. Add to favorites for quick access. It identifies static and dynamic liquidity on the chart. Access this indicator quickly. Once applied, it identifies static and dynamic liquidity levels. Static as double bottoms, tops, dynamic as liquidity lines. By applying the indicator, it searches and outlines static and dynamic liquidity ranges and levels. This indicator is suitable for ICT and smart money traders to identify liquidity levels and conduct analyses. Static liquidity levels are known as double levels, while dynamic ones are chart liquidity lines. Liquidity levels hold stop losses and limit orders, gathering liquidity as prices approach. This indicator is especially suitable for ICT and smart money traders, allowing them to easily identify dynamic and static liquidity levels for the chart and conduct their analyses based on that. Liquidity levels are areas where traders' stop losses and their limit orders are placed behind these levels. As the price moves towards these levels, it starts to gather liquidity and initiates its main movement. For example, in this section, a static liquidity level has been identified for us, which is positioned as a double top. We can see the price moving towards this level, gathering liquidity behind it, and then it is followed by selling pressure. After the price has consolidated, a liquidity level has formed here, and then it started its downward trend. Options are available. Adjust the sensitivity of the static liquidity line, a number from 0 to 14. This reduces sensitivity and increases identified lines. Increasing this number to 4 displays more chart levels. Select dynamic liquidity line sensitivity, a number from 14 to 1.95. Default is 1. Increasing it enhances sensitivity and reduces identified lines. By increasing this number and getting closer to 4, it will display more levels on the chart. In the next section, you can select the sensitivity of the dynamic liquidity line, which is a number between 14 and 1.95. By default, this number is set to 1, and increasing this number enhances the sensitivity of identifying dynamic liquidity lines, while reducing the number of identified lines. In the next part, you can select the pivot period for the static lines, which is set to 8 by default. By changing this number, you can specify the pivot period. For the static liquidity lines, the higher this value, the more the static lines will identify long-term trends, while the lower this value, the more they will identify short-term trends. Set pivot period for dynamic lines. Default 3. Adjust. Higher for long-term, lower for short-term trends. Toggle static liquidity lines. You can change the pivot period for the dynamic lines by adjusting this number. The higher this value, the more the dynamic lines will identify long-term trends, while the lower this value, the more they will identify short-term trends. In the next section, you can enable or disable the display of the static liquidity high lines. You can enable or disable the display of the static low lines. You can toggle dynamic high lines. You can also toggle dynamic low lines. Click Confirm to save changes. And finally, you can enable or disable the display of dynamic lines. And finally, make sure to click the Confirm button to save your changes. Well, friends, we've reached the end of this indicator tutorial. We would be happy if you share your comments and suggestions with us in the comments section.